amigos, we are here in Tulum and we can't wait to show you guys what we have planned for this trip. We have a lot of really exciting things and we hope that you get some enjoyment out of what we're going to do in our time in Mexico.
Welcome back to our channel, Life Outside Boundaries. If you're new to our channel, we post a lot of traveling tips and tricks throughout the US with our camper as well as international. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
Tulum is full of life and so many beautiful aesthetics and architecture. We wanted to walk you through our top 10 list of things to do while there, but wanted to start off broad by helping you to get to know the area first. Almost everything you've seen online and heard about Tulum, other than a lot of the cenotes and more local activities, can be found at the Zona Hotelera, which is a little strip of road called 15, which lines Tulum Beach. Here you can find everything from the incredible Ven a la Luz sculpture, which means come into light, to the hip and fun Gitano, delicious food at Rosa Negra, amazing drinks and architecture of Karma, and our personal favorite, the Follow That Dream sign. All of these things were incredible, but here were our absolute favorite places that weren't overly crowded but still had a ton to offer.
Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
The first place on our list is Hotelito Azul. Hotelito Azul is a true Tulum beach oasis. From the beautiful beach wood buildings with tiki tops to the swaying macrame hammocks and pods along the coastline, it gets even better because it also has a rooftop beach club which offers a stunning view of the water, all while sipping a cold drink in the pool. We chose to hang out here rather than down at the beach because it was incredibly windy at the beach while we were there. We also were able to order a fresh and delicious lunch from the marketplace down below. You might have heard about Tulum Beach getting a lot of seaweed buildup, which can ruin your beach experience. A unique thing about Hotelito Azul is that they actually clean up and remove the seaweed to keep everything looking pristine. At night, this place turns into more of a club and gets a little crowded, but it has such an upbeat and fun vibe to it.
Number 2, while we're already right by it, is to go visit Tulum Beach. The water is such a gorgeous shade of aqua blue and the white sand contrasts it beautifully. Our third place to go visit from the Zona Hotelera is Hiro Corazon. Hiro Corazon is a beautiful rooftop speakeasy of sorts that is hidden back behind Chel Rose. Chel Rose is another bar, but it's one that's right on the main part of the strip that you can actually see from the road. This spot is a gem that's way up in the sky with delicious freshly made cocktails and tasty small plates. Here the view is of surrounding jungle and the ocean, and it's the perfect place to watch the sun setting. Number 4 is a very iconic one, which is Azulik. Azulik is actually a hotel, and it has different parts to it, like a restaurant and a boutique and a museum, but it has some of the most unique and amazing architectures in Tulum, which is saying a lot because most of the places in Tulum have amazing builds, setups, and decor. The restaurant has some amazing views and seating, but we chose not to go because we heard the food and service is terrible and it's insanely expensive for what you get, so we decided to pass it up and just to visit the boutique for free.
We actually stumbled on number 5 on our way to another place. We thought Taboo sounded like a fun place to get dinner with a great beach view, only to find out it was more of a not so classy beach club. We decided to leave and head across the street to a place called Mamasan, which has a rooftop jungle seating area. The scene up there was such a nice delight, and the refreshing cocktails were some of the best we've ever had. Their cocktail menu made it hard to decide, as there were so many that sounded awesome. They also had really good food, so we ended up spending a good portion of our evening here. Number 6 on our list would be breakfast or lunch at Burrito and More. They offered so many delicious and healthy options, and their prices were very affordable. We loved that they had juices, elixirs, and smoothies that were health-centered and found the perfect cure for a hangover from the night before here. The sauces they give you with the burritos take them from great to exceptional, and we would highly recommend eating here at least once during your visit to Tulum.
Yeah, baby. Goza, goza.
7 is another must try because you can't go to Mexico without getting authentic local tacos. And that is to go to Taqueria Ana Rio for breakfast or lunch. Their food was really good, and we really liked that it was a mixture of both tourists and locals. It was in one of the older areas where more of the locals seem to visit, opposed to like the hotel strip. The last food recommendation, and it was the cheapest and probably the very most authentic of all, and that was La Chiapaneca. You can tell how amazing this place is by the crowd in the line to get in during lunch on the weekend. We ended up ordering ours to go so we didn't have to wait, but it also made it more fun because we got to watch some of the cooking in action at the to-go spot. And number 9 is, of course, you have to go see some cenotes while you're in the Tulum area. Cenotes are fresh groundwater that have been exposed due to the collapsing of limestone and bedrock, and there are over 6,000 of them just in the Yucatan Peninsula alone. Most of them are a beautiful shade of blue, and some can be in the form of a cave, while others are completely exposed to sunlight. We made a video on our top 5 favorite ones we visited, which gives a lot more details, so make sure to check that out at the end of this video where it will be linked. Our number 10 would be to find a cool Airbnb off the water rather than spending a fortune on a hotel or resort on the water. If you're doing Tulum as just an in-between trip like we were rather than for a special occasion, this will free up so much money to enjoy the other things Tulum has to offer. We stayed at a place called the Panoramic, which we thoroughly enjoyed. Our room was a penthouse suite with its own private plunge pool and cost us only $125 per night. There was also a very spectacular large shared pool in the center of the condos. We will link this Airbnb in the description below, so make sure to check that out.
Our last important thought to send you off before visiting Tulum is to advise you to rent a car while you're there. Cancun Airport is a little shy of 2-hour drive from Tulum, which would cost you a pretty penny in taxi rides. Also, don't forget to check out our video on the top 5 cenotes. We hope you enjoyed and will give our video a thumbs up and subscribe, and wish you a fabulous vacation in Tulum.